Burnout with Gabbie Hanna.
Okay. Welcome to Burnout.
Yes, we finally made it. We had like an epic prologue.
We really did.
Yeah.
I'm so excited you're here. For everybody listening, Laganja, Estranga, right?
That's right. You said it right.
Whenever I smoke, sometimes I get like, why did I hush
Whenever
it like
I
that with the mic?
smoke, shh, don't tell.
Well, it's not that I'm embarrassed of, everyone knows I'm smoking, but I get made fun of for talking about smoking. So
What?
I try, yeah. So
I get encouraged for that.
no, they always make fun of me. They're like, oh, cool, you smoke. Is it your first time smoking? It's like, no, but if I'm smoking, I want to say I am.
I do get the whole, we get it, you smoke weed a lot. So yeah, I can relate a little bit to that.
You know what though? It's kind of a lifestyle.
Absolutely. Are you kidding? Cannabis
Yeah.
is integrated into everything I do. So
Exactly.
I smoke loud and proud for sure.
Yeah. So whenever I think the people who say that, they're just like very casual. Ooh, sometimes I smoke weed at parties because it's fun.
Morning, evening, night, I am always getting medicated, mama.
Very nice. Okay. So are you like perpetually high? Like awake and bake? Because I can't do that.
I would say yes. I am perpetually medicated, like most people are who use medicine to better their life. Some people wake up and pop a Prozac. I wake up and pop a dab, really.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm
right
a
off the
dabber
bat.
in the bat. Yep.
I did that until I thought, like out of a wax pen or like a dab, bitch.
Like a dab rig?
Out of my candy pins rig, electric. You ever seen these?
No.
Yeah, so back in the day, we used to use like a blowtorch. And I always felt a little druggy, not going to lie.
Intense.
That's
but
a lot.
I needed to get my medicine and dabbing. I've been dabbing, since back in the day when it was black. Like, it was bad when it first started. If you ever saw it, it was like black, hard, shatter. It was bad.
I was not around for that
No?
scene.
Okay.
No, I didn't start smoking till like later in life.
Till when?
Probably when I was like 24 or 5. Probably 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think my first smoking was around 16, 17. I was in Texas,
Yeah.
though, so it was like basically smoking hay. I was not really smoking weed, girl. Yeah.
It's crazy fucking illegal there still.
Oh, absolutely. Every time I go to Texas, I feel so white boy paranoid, like about everything, but specifically cannabis. Because
Do you travel with it still?
No,
there?
I don't. I really don't. I actually, unfortunately, got caught with it coming back from Mexico in
wow.
LA, and they put me on what they call the blue light. Which
What?
is like this thing that was on my passport. So every time I flew internationally, I would get searched before and after the plane. Wow. And that lasted for, oh my God, 4 or 5 years. Yes.
Oh my God, wait, but
And imagine-
was it not legal here? It was always legal here.
Exactly. It was so
What?
strange. And they took all my money. I had cash from my gig. They took that money. It was so crazy. And I swear to God, they knew who I was, because when it was all over, one of the officers was all, "Can I take a picture with you?" So I felt like they had targeted Miss Laganja and got her good at the airport.
Oh my God.
So yeah, no, I don't fly with it because it's just not worth that risk to me.
Yeah.
After that experience, like I never want to have to do that again, because
Totally.
I used to fly internationally a lot. And so it made it very difficult. And like the last thing after you've flown 12 hours, you land to LA and then they search you for another 2. You know, because I have to go and sit and wait, and then my bags would have to go through. And then, of course, all the officers would be like, well, what is this? And I have to explain my drag to all the people. And it was like never ending. So luckily, I am able to get cannabis most places I go because I'm Laganja. Most people will bring me a joint or 2, you know? So
that's
I'm
so
very lucky.
sick. Oh, I hope that becomes my brand.
Well, it can. It absolutely can. It's so funny because people always ask me like about Laganja and how I got the name and things. It's like, I had no idea that this is what it would become. Like if someone told me back in the day, like one day people will be waiting in line to meet you with joints. What? But
Yeah,
hey,
but you
don't
love
dream
that,
it, be
right?
it. Oh, I love
Don't
it.
dream it, be it.
Yeah, no, I don't eat most edibles from strangers, but I've never
Totally.
met a joint I didn't like.
Yeah. Do you ever get worried that they're laced?
The joints, not really. And if they were, I think I would be okay. So I'm just like, whatever.
Like,
I don't know. I smoke a lot of weed. So I have that's why I
do you do a
dab.
lot of other drugs?
Not anymore. I did in my younger days, but I think now
What kind?
Everything. Acid, ecstasy, shrooms.
I'm so scared.
Cocaine. I did them all, girl.
Wow. Did
But-
you do acid a lot?
I didn't do any of them a lot. Luckily, the only thing that I really ever abused was alcohol. I went sober for 3 years because I had a hard time with alcohol. But drugs, it was always for me an experience. Like, I'm such an artist. Even when I first was introduced to cannabis, it was like to be creative in the dance studio. That's literally what my girlfriend told me. She was like, we're going to smoke. And that, no. So for me, the drugs, it was always to have an experience. So I never like overdid it. Even with cocaine, it was like, that's so expensive, so you're not going to overdo that unless you're rich. So yeah, no, I luckily was very good with the drugs. And I don't know, I tried shrooms I think 2 years ago, and I just I that has left me the want to have those out of body experiences. I did that. It was amazing, but I'm good.
I feel like I want to try shrooms at least once.
Sure.
But I'm so scared because that feels like that's something that I feel like could kick me into psychosis. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it could. Yeah, it's true. But I think shrooms is the safest way to explore any of those drugs that I just talked about. Like, that would be the one to
Have you done ayahuasca?
I have not. There was a point in my life where I really wanted to do that, and I thought it was very intriguing and spiritual. But again, now I'm good, girl. I'm not trying to throw up and feel crazy and have room spin and like I don't need those experiences. Do you know what ayahuasca is?
I think so. I know, that you like get sick and it's like a 12-hour hallucination,
it's like
right?
But people have used it medicinally for years and years, and like I don't know which tribes, but specifically like they would use it for their youth to like go through a journey into adulthood, and like it has a long lineage, and I do believe in it. I absolutely believe in it. I just think for me, I'm good on that. I don't want to have a 12-hour trip. Like I just don't anymore.
The sickness part gets me. I don't think I could do that.
I don't like to throw up, so yeah.
It's my worst fucking nightmare, and the way it's described to me is like, oh, you don't even like, it sucks, but like you don't even really notice because you're so like kind of fucked up. Yeah, but I think it probably has different experiences for different people.
100%.
Like some people it's just getting high, and then I know people who've had like very deep spiritual experiences.
100%. It's different for every person who tries it. And I think that's kind of how drugs are. I mean, yes, there's a general consensus of cocaine, of ecstasy, of what they all do, but I think depending on who you're with, depending on all the different elements, you're going to have different trips.
Listen, just because you're grown up doesn't mean you've outgrown bedtime stories. Whether you want a story to turn you on or wind you down for better sleep, Dipsea helps you get in touch with yourself for some extra sweet dreams. Dipsea is an audio app full of short, sexy stories designed to turn you on. Each Dipsea story features characters that feel like real people in immersive scenarios so that you feel like you're right there. But they also help you learn more about yourself, bedtime stories, and soundscapes to help you relax before you drift off if you're not looking for like a sexy time by yourself, which I mean, self-care is important. Anyways, for listeners of the show, Dipsea is offering a 30-day free trial when you go to dipseastories.com/Gabbie. That's a 30-day free trial when you go to dipseastories.com/Gabbie, DIPSEA stories.com/Gabbie. I love Ritual. They are the best tasting mints. And listen, I have to be honest. I did cheat on Ritual for a second because I had another brand give me vitamins to possibly promote, and they made my burps taste so bad all day, dude. So that's why I love Ritual the most, because other vitamins make your burps so gross and you know it. Yeah. Ritual's so damn good. Fuck. Anyways, Ritual are actually, I was going to say for women, but they're actually for men and teens as well. I know that they expanded their line. I just love the vitamins. Everything's super transparent with them. There's not a bunch of added stuff that you do not need. They're just like, they're super clean and they taste great. So that's what I love. Get key nutrients without the BS. Ritual is offering my listeners 10% off during your first 3 months. It is a subscription service. Visit ritual.com/Gabbie to start your ritual today. Visit ritual.com/Gabbie to start your ritual today. I was just thinking, like, I wonder if people have different experiences where, like, I right now feel high and I know what that means to me to be high. Like, yeah, I'm high. And it probably feels nothing like that for you.
I know. I'm like, should I get higher?
Yeah. Oh, please. Yeah, grab a joint. That's how it is with all people too. Like, I have no idea. You're walking around just human brain completely sober. I don't know if your reality is anything close to my reality. And we just kind of live with that.
I mean, yeah, I totally followed that. We all have our own realities, 100%.
But how weird that we're so detached from each other as like humans that we can't like.
Yeah, unless we express ourselves in very specific ways that can convey that.
Yeah, like people's experiences of like I'm so fucking dramatic and emotional and so sensitive. Like
Same.
we
Same.
are so this. I was watching highlights today to like refresh
Oh,
myself,
God.
and I was like, of
My
course.
most dramatic moments.
Yeah, but like that's how I feel like when I'm in a fight or like, I mean, I guess I'm not really fighting with people anymore, but like when there's something that's bothering me or something, I feel so over the top.
Yeah, I definitely use cannabis, you see, to help with that. To
Me
calm
too.
me down and to, level me out.
What made you start smoking though? This is a great episode because I'm actually like have a reason to like talk a lot about weed because I
I know,
don't get
and you
too
started right away with
often-
hardcore drugs. I'm like, okay, great. I see where we're going with this. I love it.
Oh, I just like talking.
No, I love it. So yeah, no, literally how I started smoking cannabis was my girlfriend. We were in high school. We were creating a piece, a dance piece, and she was like, let's go and smoke some weed and get some junior bacon cheeseburgers from Jack in the Box, which I still love to this day. And yeah, like make some dance. And so that's literally how I was introduced to the plant. And I remember we, of course, began to smoke more after that, but it wasn't until I moved to California and I really discovered that it was medicinal and that I got hurt during a dance piece. And so my chiropractor was the one who was like, you should get, your medical license. Because back then, before we were recreational, you had to apply and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So yeah, then that's when it really kind of clicked for me. And I like was able to get off all my antidepressants and my sleeping aids. And
You were on all that stuff at 16.
I was on all that stuff, I think starting around 14.
Are you happy about that or are you kind of like pissed?
I would never be pissed because I think my parents were just trying to help me. So there's nothing to be mad at them for.
Yeah.
Is it something that I wish they had done differently? I guess. I mean, I don't know. I really believe everything happens for a reason. I know that's like such a stoner thing, but I really do.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful that I had those experiences so that when I discovered cannabis, I could say, wow, this is so much better for me.
Yeah,
It's not for everyone. Some people really need those pharmaceuticals, but for me, the plant gives me everything I need.
Yeah. I got a lot from it when I started, but I was smoking for the wrong reasons before. Like it was just
Like
for
recreationally?
me. Well, it was just kind of like I was living alone in an apartment and like I was feeling like a lot of stress and shit. So I was like, I don't even like when I feel high, like I get paranoid and anxious, but I'd rather feel scared about something stupid than think about my real life right now.
Sure.
So it was definitely like,
Escapism.
yeah, but like not even in like a good way. It was
Right.
just like distraction, a change of mind. I just wanted to change my mind, whatever from that day.
Sure.
But then recently I've been starting to smoke more like artistically, I guess. It
Sure.
became like a really spiritual thing for me to just talk to myself and like get to know myself better. And I processed more through doing that for a few weeks, just smoking by myself and really processing than I
Yeah.
did in years of therapy.
Absolutely. I think it really makes you very introspective.
Yeah.
And like it gives you a way to not outer body, but it gives you a way to kind of look at yourself.
Have you
and
had
analyze
outer body?
yourself. From cannabis? No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I have.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I'm afraid of shrooms because I think like my weed
Oh, well.
experience is pretty.
Oh, well, mama, then
Intense.
yeah. You're
Yeah.
going to have outer body. If you had it on weed, you're
Yeah.
definitely going to have it on shrooms.
It's not like super common, but it's definitely happened. It's not.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's nice though. The one that I don't have I talked about the waves on the podcast. Yeah, the ocean one, or was that in the vlogcast?
I think you brought it up here too.
Yeah, well then I won't get too much into it right now. I'll tell you later. But I basically astral projected into the ocean and like, bitch, I was in the ocean, like for real.
That
like
sounds cool. You didn't enjoy it?
no, I loved it.
Okay, good.
But like, imagine like that's my weed brain, like my shrooms brain, bitch. Like
She'll definitely be in outer space.
I'm talking to the aliens for
right,
real. Like,
right. Coming back, talking about the new technology that's coming down.
I've been asking my guests about aliens because it's my
Okay.
new favorite thing.
Sure, love it.
So where are you at with the aliens?
Well, I definitely believe aliens exist. I don't know if I think they're little green people like we, say they are, but I definitely believe in other life. I think it would be so small-minded to think we're the only ones here. So,
Bro, I think they're coming like now though.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here's a fun like weed thing that I wouldn't say sober, but I like to say it when I'm high. Like this is like my brain all day long. Tell me if I offend you in some way. I'm not meaning to.
You're not.
So I call everyone bro, right?
Sure.
But because I know your pronouns are she, her,
Sure.
I'm like, oh shit, I hope that she didn't just take that as that, because I was saying it.
I didn't even notice it.
But that's my anxiety brain all day,
Got
thinking that
you.
people are like assuming that I'm the worst. Because like I feel like for a long time people would take things that are like very human mistakes and like twist them into, mostly on the internet.
Sure.
But that would be a situation where I'm like, oh fuck, like that could be a thing where I like misgendered someone or like disrespected their pronoun, when like of course I didn't mean to, but like, and now instead of being present in the conversation we were having, like now I'm in my head like, fuck, I hope that she wasn't offended.
Sure. That's so interesting. No, first off, good for you for caring. I think that's amazing. It is 2021. We should be asking people their pronouns and respecting that. But also, I think, you know, something that's very unique about me and someone who identifies as non-binary currently is that I do fluctuate between both.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was like, I didn't even notice you called me bro, because yeah, I have friends that call me their boy, and you know, it's like I feel very fluid in my gender. So I personally am not offended, but there are people who would be.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. A, good for you for knowing that. And B, like, don't beat yourself up, at least with me, because if anything, this is like, I'm one of the safest like people that you could say anything to.
Cool.
You know? Like
Yeah.
I'm not offended
That's a
easily.
great way to be. And I think that a lot of people aren't like that, where they kind of want to be on an offense, not just in situations like that, but like just wanting to be upset. Or like, I don't know, like I just feel like people want to be mad a lot.
Definitely.
In
I mean,
general.
cancel culture was real in 2020, honey. She
Oh,
was
yeah.
really fierce.
Oh girl.
She said, I know. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of glad I got it when I got it, because I do think it's just gotten even more
Were you
fierce.
canceled?
I wasn't canceled per se, but no one really in America loved me from my season on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was definitely a dramatic, problematic character.
Isn't that what the show is? Like,
Well, it was to me, and you know, that's why I've still stood by who I was then, because I love it. I think I gave them iconic TV, so I don't regret any of that.
well, that's why you have like compilations. You know what I mean? Like, you're funny. You're the one that people remember. You're entertaining. You're like
Well, thank
real.
you.
You're a lot of awesome things. Whether or not people are admitting it, they're watching that show for those characters.
Agreed. Yeah, like right now, do you watch the show?
I watch it like intermittently.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right now, there's a girl who's on named Candy Muse, she's kind of a mean girl. I know her personally. She's very sweet, but she knows what's up. She knows
Yeah.
that this is TV. She knows, and you could just tell she's throwing it, and it's just so interesting to see all the hate that she's getting, and it's like, but you love that. If we didn't have her on the show, if we
Yeah.
didn't have someone to talk about, you'd be bored. I just wish people could remember it is a TV show and people are playing, having fun with it. So like, yeah,
You know
the
what's so
cancel culture and
interesting?
all that, I can't.
It seems like reality TV stars are now looked at the way people look at YouTubers as like, oh yeah, but that's a real person and that's their personality, and like it's not just TV, that's who that person is. But then they started looking at YouTubers as reality TV stars who aren't real people, who they can attack and tear apart like a reality TV star.
Absolutely.
It's fucking backwards.
It's just sad because again, it's just negative energy, and I feel like there's nothing that can be accomplished from that. You know, accountability is one thing. Absolutely, I'm so here for that. But when it goes over into hate and you become a keyboard warrior and all that, I just no.
Yeah.
No, we got to stop that. We got to be more real with one another and quit this. There's no need to be so mean. I just don't get
Yeah.
it. It's like I just think there are a lot of unhappy people. It was a tough year.
I was mean
but-
when I was unhappy.
Yeah, well,
I get it.
Hurt people hurt people.
Yeah, totally. I always stand by that. Like, I also am not a fan of when people like they want to hear that you were wrong. Like, you're right, I was wrong, but like really don't want to hear what led to that a lot of times. Like sometimes, for example, I'll open up about like PTSD and talk about that shit, and I'll be like, yeah, like I used to do some shit that I'm not happy about. Like I would, you know, scream or, you know, call names or like just be like a toxic person, because I was like dealing with like anxieties from PTSD and like trauma, and like it sucks. That made me like kind of a shitty person, but like now I'm working on it and getting better, whatever. And that turned into like, look at her using her mental illness to use as a defense to be a shitty person. And it's like, no, dude, like I'm telling you right now, like sometimes I was a shitty person,
I'm admitting it.
but like also like, let's talk about the problems that lead to those things.
Right.
I'm like pretty understanding of people when they're mean to me and like very toxic in my real life, because I'm like, damn, that person like is going through it.
Right.
You know what I
They're
mean?
sad. They're coming from a sad
Yeah.
place.
So like if we all had that conversation, more of like, you can, everyone's just more understanding of each other. There's less fighting on the internet. There's less like name calling. If it's like, hey, let's start this conversation, but then it's like, oh no, you're playing the victim.
Well, and then it's like, do they just want attention? I mean, there's so many things, and we're already too far along that I don't really see it changing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I do think we can do our part to try to address it, and not be a part of it, and see, like, I don't know, I guess create a space where that is encouraged. Because that's like what I try to do on my page. Like, I really rarely see hate. I used to. When I first got off season 6, it was intense. Yeah. But no, I mean, most of the people now who follow me or that I'm interacting with, it's all positive. Like, there isn't, because I don't allow it. I just don't allow it. If you're negative, you get deleted and blocked. Yeah. It's just period. I mean, you can have your opinions. I mean, I had plenty of people come on my page and support Trump and da-da-da-da-da. I didn't block them as long as they were nice. But if you came on your hate speeching and with all of that, you had to go. Yeah. You had to go. You know, I felt like 2020 was the year of the purge, like really.
Oh, yeah. Do you find that you're really like happy though right now?
Well, that's a deep question. Let me have a sip of coffee on that one.
And if not happy, happier than before? And if not happy, why?
I would say yes, I am happy right now. You know, I would describe myself as someone who has struggled with depression for many, many years. I think it is my go-to place to be depressed. But, you know, during Corona, I just really finally had space and time. Mm-hmm. I was always on the go before, traveling and performing. And, you know, this really gave me time to address a lot of things about being an artist, about being non-binary, about being a better person. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's made me happy. Am I where I want to be in life? No. Do I see there are still plenty of issues with my life? I do. But my overall arching feeling is of happiness. And I don't really know that I've had that for a very long time. Maybe since I was little and like doing musical theater, but I'm finally feeling like an artist again, and I'm feeling comfortable. I got these acrylic nails, and, you know, I'm just expressing my truth. And I think,
do you not get your nails done often?
I never have. I always wear press-ons and the super glue, and I was so sick of it. I was like, ugh. And, you know, growing up in Texas, I just was always raised, you know, that people like me, like, you get killed. Like, this is not okay. Like, the boys cannot have this. And if you do have this, like, you're the F word, you know? Like, and so it's been this big internal struggle. Like, I've really, like, even after working with all the people who have, like, it's very common now, boys with nails, but still, it wasn't until, you know, I really looked into myself and was like, okay, this is what you want. Just go do it. I did this like a week ago. So I think I'm happy. You know, I wouldn't be doing stuff like this if I wasn't happy and if I wasn't really trying to live and find my truth. So I think, to answer the question, yes, I am happy. I just also know it's you know, I'm not traveling the world anymore. I'm not really doing my chosen art form the way I like to do it. So there are moments where it is sad, but I'm not sad.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. What about you? Please tell me you're the same.
No, I'm great. Okay, good. They've already heard about it, though. They don't want to fucking hear about my happiness again. It's all I talk about anymore. It's like, life is finally so good.
I love that. I love that.
I'm so happy I complimented your nails earlier, because now it feels extra special. Yes. They are really sick.
So I'm obsessed with oil slick. That's what this is called. Of course, not the nail. This is just the color they call. Thank you. Mm-hmm. So I have this all over my house, like a kitchen set, making alcohol, whatever they call that, a bar set. Yeah. I have like little knickknacks. Like, I just love it. So then I was like, well, I want it on my nails.
Yeah.
It goes with everything, awesome. You know?
Do you think it's something you're going to keep up with now?
I do.
You have to.
I do. I'm addicted. And there are moments where they hurt, and I don't like that. And there are some things like fingering myself.
What hurts about them?
Like, they get lifted.
Oh, cut her off at fingering herself? Let's go back to that.
Right. Well, fingering myself is not so easy anymore. What are the other things? Putting on earrings, I'm really having to like work on. But other than that, to be able to go, I live and just, don't you also just
wake up and feel kind of like already a little put together?
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. My nails before, because I would use the super glue. Yeah. Oh, girl, they look scary. They looked scary. They would just have like remnants of last night's glue, and dirt underneath them. And,
And
yeah,
now they just look so sick
Sick.
all the time.
I woke up like this.
Yeah, that's worthy investment into life. Is just having. Came to that conclusion. I was about to cut these off right before this manicure. I was like, I'm ready to just not have nails anymore. I'm tired of keeping up with them. And then as soon as I was in there, I was like, damn, my nails are so long. Fine. And I realized like this helps my self-confidence to just have my fingers look nice. I got to look at them all day.
Absolutely.
Have to.
How long? So mine are longer?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Really?
I think
I
so.
wanted to have the babiest of tips. And now I'm looking at yours thinking like, oh, I want that length.
Oh, these are my real nails. So they're just like,
That's why they look so good.
yeah. Yours will grow like that too if you.
Really?
Yeah, because you have, is that acrylic?
Uh-huh.
You can also try SNS. That's what I use.
What's that?
It's basically this dip powder that they do the manicure, but it's like you keep putting it in the powder and then they put new layers of it and then file it down into a nail. But it's basically just like, imagine getting a gel manicure.
Uh-huh.
Can you hear my mouth? Fuck.
Hear your mouth.
So
What?
dry.
Oh, she's got cotton mouth.
It has like nutrients in it that supposedly help your nails. And my nails grow. This is probably like 3 manicures of just having a thick layer of SNS gel.
Oh my God, now I want real nails.
They're a lot easier because the tips also, I have them if one of my nails breaks, I'll get a tip. But like they pop off and now you're always like, oh shit, like I don't want to
These
pop
pop off?
If you if you like, you have a tip with the acrylic, right?
Yep.
So there's a tip glued.
Uh-huh.
Like that's just glue.
Uh-huh.
That can break if you're not careful. Really? Yeah, but so can your real nail. But like the
I'm
tips,
so
like,
careful with them because it's
Yeah.
so new that I'm just like, and any little thing I do, like this one is just a little sore because I was trying in the yard and ooh.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I want that length and that, so now I have to do my real nails.
yeah. I mean, it's also just like way cheaper.
Really?
Yeah, because you're paying probably at least $2 a tip. And these were, I just get the SNS, so I think this is 50 plus tip. Those are.
You'll gag. I got these for $65.
Oh, for real?
For real. I got the hookup. I know. Not even because of who I am or I posted on Instagram. No, that's just how much they cost.
Oh, you're going to have to give me that number.
Yeah.
Oh my God, those look at.
Juan is amazing.
I'm taking back
And I told you,
everything
Juan
I
has
said.
18-inch nails covered in Swarovskis. Juan turns it, my friend.
Oh my God.
One turns it.
There's no way that it's a guy.
Uh-huh.
No way he'd give me that discount.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't think that he'd look at me and be like, yeah. Like, I don't think I'm advertising his nails well enough because that's really cheap for that manicure.
I know. Well, I tipped him very well.
Yeah, but still.
Of course.
Like, that's crazy. I think at
Well,
most
he knows
salons,
it's my
that's like-
first one, and you know.
yeah, so he probably wouldn't give it to me.
I think he would, girl. I'm sure he would.
Listen,
In fact,
Juan,
if
here's
I
your
come up and I'm
shout
like, I have a friend. She needs her nails. But no, so now do those break your real nails?
I mean, they can if I
can.
hit it hard enough, of course. But so would that.
That just looks so much more feminine, which is why I like it. These to me, I still sometimes feel like, okay, Dragoon.
They're a little thick, but I like that.
Really thick this way?
I think so.
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I not only because I'm like really looking now. You know,
And
you know
now
what I
I'm
mean?
looking at yours too, and I am thinking they're thin, which is giving it that sleek look.
Yeah, well, when you add a tip as well, it raises the width because
Right.
the tip. So then
Right.
you have to fill that.
Exactly.
This is just right on top of my nail.
The dip is.
Yeah,
I
Dude,
love it.
just-
And I love the color, by the way.
just grow it out.
Slime green.
Thank you. They glow in the dark.
Extra fun.
I've been
Extra
trying to
fun.
film them. I mean, yeah,
Would it work right now?
maybe. I don't know if the camera would pick it up. It feels like a lot of work. If you're a creator of any type on the internet, as in literally everybody on the planet right now, you need to be using Issue. It cuts your productivity, your time in half. Your productivity goes up because you're not wasting time resizing and reformatting everything. With Issue, you just upload everything as PDFs. You upload all your assets, and then they give you some templates that you can use. They'll automatically make your content for all of your different platforms. You know what I mean? Like for Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, like everything's different dimensions, but with them, they'll just put it together for you. It's actually really freaking helpful. So anyway, if that's something that you want to try, get started with Issue today for free. Or if you sign up for a premium account, you'll get 50% off when you go to issue.com/podcast and use promo code Gabbie. That's ISSUU.com/podcast and use promo code Gabbie at checkout for your free account or 50% off your premium account. That's issue.com/podcast with promo code Gabbie. Ooh, I love honey. You know why? Because honey likes saving me money. Ooh, honey, if you do not use honey, you are wasting money. For real, though. Do you have honey?
No.
Travis, you add honey to your, it takes literally a click.
Okay.
You go to honey.com. I think mine is joinhoney.com/Gabbie. Yeah, Gabbie H. Joinhoney.com/Gabbie H. You click a button. It installs it into your browser. No matter where you check out, it literally goes, honey found all these coupons. Do you want them?
What?
And then you apply them. That's literally it. Hey, you're buying this chair. There's a coupon from this. You want to add it? And then you add it. And then you just have coupons.
That sounds super convenient.
There's literally no reason not to have it, Travis.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have
It's
to check
free
that out.
money.
Wow.
I don't know if I can legally say that. But like if you don't use honey, you're leaving money on the table. So go to joinhoney.com/GabbieH. For real. Joinhoney.com/GabbieH. That's ridiculous. If you don't use it, you're so confusing to me. Dude, he's not high.
Okay.
Think about that right now.
Yeah.
Like we're in this world
I
and
feel
he's
bad
in
for
that
him.
world.
I'm like, my nails feel so naked right now.
Have you ever had a manicure?
Yes.
Have you ever had a pedicure?
I like those more.
The best. I love them.
Pedicures?
Yeah.
Want to hear something funny? I never get them. I'm just not a fan. Like,
Really?
yeah, I just like my feet don't get that fucked up, but lately they've been fucked up. I think once I started to get like in the hot tub and shit a lot, my feet got fucked up.
Sure.
So they're pretty prickly. And then I was like, I'll get a pedicure literally for my boyfriend, like it's for him, not me, because I'm fucking stabbing him and shit. And then
I hate when I do that.
it's so scratchy and embarrassing, and like the bottom of my heel is like fucking sandpaper. So the lady asked me, what pedicure do you want? And I was like, oh, just like a basic like pedicure. I don't fucking know. Like I don't need like acrylics on my toes. So I said, just like a basic pedicure. And she goes, touches my heel and goes,
Oh.
you don't want me to take this off? And I was like, oh yeah, give me whatever you want.
Yeah, that's part of it. The callus remover.
I guess, but it felt fucking weird.
It does, and my feet are really ticklish, but I do love it when they start doing the massage and they put the cucumbers and I love all
You
that.
have cute. Where the fuck are you going?
Yes, mama. Oh, I go to Miss Lucy. She turns it.
So you weren't getting your nails done, but you were getting pedicures?
Yeah, I've been getting pedicures for
Interesting.
forever because my toes are gross. Yeah, man toes. Ew.
So wait, were you not getting your nails done just because it was kind of like an ingrained thing of like, I don't get acrylics because I
No
have
one
to take
saw
them
my
off?
toes, but they see this. And because like I felt like for so long I was just a gay boy, and so yeah, it was like I have to be able to take it off so that the boys will find me attractive. And so now that I'm living,
Wait, are gay guys not attracted to gay guys? Is that what you're saying?
yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Interesting.
Absolutely. I'm glad we have cleared that up, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so like there's just a whole stigma, right? Like where
I didn't know this.
Oh, sure. Like where boys, they want men. They want other men. That's why they're gay. So if you're walking around with nails and a little sissy, then, you're not going to be attractive. So
Interesting.
I've had this in my brain for forever. And that's why for me, I loved drag because I was able to express my femininity and express these things that I loved, but then also be able to be like, oh, but see, it comes off. And now I'm a boy, just like you
Wow.
thought, But
Yeah.
now that I sat with myself for a year at home and got real blazed, I'm like, okay, it's not that simple for me. So right now I'm putting in the work and just trying to see what my truth is and
That's
how far I'm
awesome.
willing to go. And, I feel like that for a first nail is pretty fierce, especially
Yeah.
seeing yours now. I'm like, okay, this is not a small tip. He lied to me. It's
Oh.
just his nails were out to here. So
Well,
I'm like,
did you ask
okay,
for
that looks
stiletto?
small. I did.
Stiletto, you have to do really long. These
I
aren't
love
stiletto.
What are those, Dove?
I would say almond, probably, but like you're like stilettoed, bitch. So if I wanted to be pointier, I would have to be longer, else it would literally be like a little dagger.
I know. I
Yeah.
went really for it, I feel. But that's fine. I'm glad I went
I'm
for it.
glad.
Can you still do the clickety click with those?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. That's everything to me. Like, I do it all the time, even when I'm alone. I just think it's fierce for some reason.
No, I do too. On the back of your phone, for sure.
Oh, yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. I love that I'm getting to meet this version of you.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that you were really anything but that version with like acrylic nails and stuff.
Sure,
Because I
yeah.
didn't know you in person.
Right. No, yeah, I definitely like took it off.
Wow.
Yeah, but I feel so beautiful when I'm really expressing my femininity.
Yeah.
And I think during quarantine, because I wasn't getting dressed up as much.
Yeah.
And when I was, it was usually for a job. I realized like, wow, I miss it in such a different way, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I think before it was very, for me, performative. Whereas now I'm thinking like, okay, no, this is more my authentic truth. And like, how do I style and express that I am both?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people had that same type of realization through this because
I
like,
think a lot.
Yeah.
I think it forced people to really look at themselves.
yeah,
No?
totally.
Yeah. Which was good. We all needed that.
I think we all just got to a point where we were like, oh, who am I trying to impress? Like, this is the first time I've worn makeup in probably 2 months, and only because I put acne cream on and I have a lot of red spots. So like, because I
love
forgot.
it.
Yeah. So like, I'm so comfortable without makeup now because I'm like, who am I trying to impress? Everyone who I care about is seeing me now, and like, I'm not gonna put makeup on to sit in my house. So who the fuck am I impressing? I feel more beautiful without makeup, so I'm gonna do that.
And see, I had the opposite of
Yeah.
you, which is so interesting, right?
Yeah.
That I realized like, wow, I
Well,
miss
it's gender
putting
norms.
on like this
Yeah.
makeup, and I miss feeling beautiful, and so it's interesting how.
Well, we were both suppressing what we wanted to do
Right.
because, like, as a girl, especially an influencer, like, you expect me to be wearing makeup.
Sure.
You say you should only be wearing makeup when you're performing, and then you want to be I'm a boy. Look at me the rest of
Right.
the time.
Right.
So, like, we were just both suppressing our feelings about makeup in an opposite way.
Yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting. I do love makeup, though. I find it so fascinating, and I hated it for years. Like when I first started, I was like, really? I have to do makeup to do this job. That's intense.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait to just hire someone. But now I've gotten to the point where I still don't consider myself a makeup artist. Like, I really don't. But I know how to do my face.
Yeah.
And I know, like, enough about the brushes and the real techniques to, like, pretty much pull off any look I want to.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it's the best. But it's good. And so it's fun now. And to me, it's, like, sort of another way to, like, be creative as an artist and to express what I'm feeling on the inside, on the outside.
It's so interesting. When you were coming, I didn't know how you were going to show up because in your scenes where you're Jay on the show, you're presenting like male.
Right.
So I was like, oh, I wonder if Jay's going to show up or if Laganja is going to show up, and kind of both showed up in a way. And I was like, this wasn't what I was expecting at all, but like, this is awesome.
Yeah. So I think that's like where I'm really trying to go. I just feel like, I don't know. I don't want to be a character anymore, I guess.
Do you think you're kind of stepping back from Laganja?
No, I mean, I have a full album coming, and no,
Yeah.
not stepping back from her.
Okay.
But I just think I'm trying to live more authentically,
day to day.
exactly as myself too. And I'll be honest with you. The makeup is heavy. If I were really coming today, I have a gig after this, as I told you. So I wanted to go ahead and get the makeup on. But like, I have been experimenting with what does my day beat look like. And it's very actually similar to what you have on, which is just very simple, light, glowy skin, beautiful, natural.
Thank you.
I love that. I think it's so like the look,
It's fresh, especially as like, I notice as I get older, I want less and less makeup because it ages me.
Absolutely.
And when I was younger, I was trying to age up. So that's why I
Absolutely.
was like, look at me, I'm so sexy. And now
Right.
I'm like, hello.
Right. Well, and I mean, it's still fun to go out of your comfort zone and do a look once or twice and experiment. But
New Year's Eve vibes. Like,
right, a little smoky eye. But yeah, I'm trying to find what it is I want to look like during the day.
It's gonna
It's
change.
weird. Who knew? I guess at 32, I always thought like, oh, it was just fine living how I was. But yeah, I really have discovered there's more truths to be uncovered.
Totally.
Yeah.
You're going to find with your day-to-day makeup that it's going to be different every day. Like I'll go through phases where I'm wearing mauve eyes with mauve lip and I'm really into like blush and color on my face. Right now I was like trying to wipe off blush because I was like, oh my God, there's too much color. Other times I want to look a little grungy and edgy. Like It's fun. The
It is
same as like
fun.
with the costumes when you're doing drag. It's just like day to day, you get to change up what you look like.
Exactly. And I think that hopefully this is something I will continue to explore the rest of my life, right? Like I
Yeah, of course.
don't want to ever stop growing and ever stop experimenting and trying something new. I think that is what life's about.
Are you as into fashion as you're getting into makeup?
Oh yeah, I've loved fashion. I grew up in musical theater, so costuming was something that I really was passionate about. But becoming a drag queen, I've found more that I like the fashion. I would prefer to have more of a street style and a sort of vibe than like be wearing the big costumes. But I appreciate both.
When you do drag, mostly is it costumes or more feminine clothing?
I would say costumes, yeah, because you know people are wanting a show. It's at night. Sometimes it's big arena, sometimes it's not. But you know, rhinestones and big shoulder pieces, and yeah, drag. That's what kids want.
Were you wearing dresses and stuff before you started wearing makeup during the day? Like, is this a typical outfit that I would have seen?
I've experimented with dresses since coming out as non-binary.
When did you come out?
Well, I never really did. But, but I just sort of started telling people, you know, that I was, but I didn't have like some big official thing. It was something I learned about. I discovered. I was like, wow, that's how I feel, and I just took it on that day. You know, it was
Did
like,
you sort of have like a role model? Is there one person you saw that made you go, oh, non-binary?
Not really, no. In fact, I don't have many people even to this day that I know that identify, I think, as non-binary. I know a lot of trans people. I'm very close with a lot of trans people. But I think non-binary is really this interesting new, it's not new, we've had this for forever, but because we're codifying it, because we're talking about it, it's, you know, it's something where I am looking for role models and trying to be one simultaneously, you know?
Yeah, that's so I'm interested to see who you start kind of looking to, and like who all, I'm trying to think of non-binary celebrities. The only one I can think of right now is Sam Smith.
Oh, yeah, great one. I love him. I really don't know. I feel like a lot of people...
Did you see that Gigi Gorgeous's wife Nats just came out as trans non-binary?
Okay, very cool. I did see that Nats had the top surgery, which was awesome, but I did not know how they identified.
That was the they did an intro card. She said she still goes by she sure, or she sure, she her, because
I like
she's
sure.
Sure is cute.
Yeah, it is cute.
Yeah, I guess she's still trying to figure that out.
Right.
So she had top surgery and said trans non-binary, which I have to admit that I don't really know what that means.
Right, I don't either. That's why I'm interested.
Yeah. So I guess neither of us know.
Well, I think nowadays, like, you know, people are really, it's getting interesting, you know, LGBTQAI plus.
Yeah.
Did I say that right? LGBTQAI plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting to be, I think, very intense for a lot of people who are not in the industry or not an artist. And I think maybe what will happen, at least my hope, is that we'll just get rid of all of it. And we can just be people with parts.
I think eventually, I think that's what the aliens do.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I like that.
Yeah. I don't think that
that's
stuff
the
matters.
truth. You know, I really do. I mean, it's 2021. Some women have penises. Some men have vaginas. I mean, it's just a fact. And I feel like, you know, I don't know. I really hope that we can get to a place where our parts don't decide who we are or how we express ourselves. And I think had I been able to discover this for myself earlier, A, I probably would have never become a drag queen. And B, I would have never, I don't know. It's just interesting because, right, I can't say what it would have been. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I can only guess that had I been raised in a society where our parts didn't define who we were, I would have discovered this a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the silver lining for you is you made a career out of it.
Ding, 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 ding. Yes, drag led to my truth, which is really cool.
Yeah. I wonder how many, like I said, like I guess in the drag community specifically, just realized like, fuck, like I'm not being 100% honest, and like maybe I do feel this way, because I'm not saying that's what it is, but
I think there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, trans and drag have been hand in hand the whole time. I mean, you know, that's why it's so great we finally are getting some more representation on RuPaul's Drag Race with the trans community, because if it wasn't for trans people, gay people wouldn't even have rights. I mean, truly, trans people weren't even allowed to sit at the table to have the conversation with gay people. And so then they had to fight for their rights, and in all of it, fight for everyone's rights. And so to me, I think that's why there is such a popular trans community alongside drag. And I think it's very interesting because, of course, there are lots of girls who discover through drag that they are trans, and then they transition and, you know, they still consider themselves a showgirl, but they're living their lives as women fully.
Yeah.
But then I think there are others like me who are going to be in between. And then I think there are others who, like I said, were very much how I was in the beginning, which is this is what I do, but I'm still a boy.
Yeah.
You know, but I think it is a struggle for many of us, you know, to figure out, well, what does all this mean? And, you know, like I truly don't feel sexy in boys' clothes. I just don't. And I feel that everyone should
I
feel
do.
sexy. I love that, you know? But for me, it's like, there's something freeing about having a dress, mama, and just
Totally.
being able to have all that open down there and just I live. And I don't know, I love heels. Heels give me such a power and such a stride in the way I walk. And
Totally.
I feel like feminine clothing is just what I love.
Are trans or non-binary, is that still accepted in the drag culture, or is it kind of like a hot button where people are like, okay, well, drag is men dressing as women if you're not a man or you don't identify, or like you dress as a woman every day? Like, does that happen?
It's definitely a thing. I mean, that's kind of where RuPaul caught some flack, was for being very much in the old mindset of what drag was.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning, you're correct. It was dressing as a girl. It was men dressing as females. But through time and through RuPaul's Drag Race and the exposure that drag gained, of course, it gained a fan base and it gained people who wanted to be a part of it. And I think Lady Gaga is like a drag queen, like 100%. So I think it's always been an art form that others can participate in.
Yeah.
I do think there is some older people who are still of that mindset who may have issues, but for the most part, no. I think everyone now has opened up, and if you want to do drag, you can, you know,
Yeah.
cis people, non-binary people, as long as your drag is good, I think you should be accepted. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what you have. That's what I'm saying. I think this whole us letting our parts decide who we are and how we operate and express ourselves, and pink and blue and all that, it's such a sad thing. Like I wish that it was different.
How do you feel about gender reveals? You said pink and blue.
Well, as long as they don't start a forest fire, I love them.
That's yours, by the way.
Oh, thank you. But you know what I mean? As long as
Yeah.
they don't start a forest fire, I love them. It's great.
Yeah. How do you feel about, also, if you don't want to answer these questions or
Oh,
want to
you're
change
fine.
the
I don't
subject,
care.
how do you feel about people who don't like gender reveal parties?
That's fine. They're entitled to their opinions too.
All right, I love that. What? Like, that's the truth.
Right?
What a just fucking, like, yeah, what a great answer. Like,
Yeah.
why do people argue about anything?
I don't know. Why do they want to stop them? I don't know the tea.
Oh, it's because, like, assigning a gender at birth, like, you shouldn't be celebrating the gender of your baby. Like, you're not giving the baby the opportunity to choose the gender.
See? So now this makes sense.
Yeah, so
So I don't like gender reveals then. I agree.
yeah, I just, like, I never, like, fought for it because I was never pregnant. And then I also didn't know what the right answer for that is.
Yeah.
Because, like, I totally get it. Like, I understand, like, okay, it's a gender thing. You're assigning the gender to the baby. But, like, it's more so just, like, a celebration for the family. Like, oh, we're going to have a son, which I guess that's the problem is, like, what if your son grows up and doesn't want to be a son?
This is so interesting, you see, because I'd never thought about that before. I thought people just didn't, I don't know why I thought people didn't like them. I guess I wasn't that interested. So I just needed to find out
That's
the
okay
tea.
to admit.
But now that I know, I'm like, well, that does make sense because that's exactly what I'm saying. They, them is very hard. Like, as someone who identifies as non-binary, a lot of people always think that my pronouns are they, them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that's very common with people who are
yeah,
non-binary. They prefer they, them. But for me, I feel like that's a word that already exists in our language. And so I just doesn't feel right. I just identify more with she. So I don't know. It's different for every person, which is why it's always best to just ask. That's it.
Yeah.
Super simple. Just
Yeah.
ask. It
Really is simple. You know what I think my insecurity probably is? I'm trying to think if I've been in a situation where I was like, oh, I don't really know, but I almost feel offensive to ask. You know what I mean? Because if you're somebody I'm meeting at a picnic as sort of like a passerby, am I going to bring this up?
Well, I think it's all in how you bring it up.
Yeah.
Because I think, literally the best way to do it to me when you meet someone is like, hi, I'm so-and-so. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What are your pronouns? Like,
Cool.
it's just very, you just like you did with me. It's like very
Yeah.
simple. It's not like now I don't want to offend you if I ask this, or I'm not for sure if it'd be okay. You just ask it. And even if you say, and you know what, I ask this from everyone.
Yeah.
What are your
I see
preferred
that.
pronouns? Like, if you just, I think, like you said, it's all about normalizing it. And, you know, as someone like me who is clearly gender bending in the both, I would never be offended. And I think it's interesting. Like, when I'm in drag, though, if someone were to call me he, I do get offended.
Really?
I do get offended. Yes, because now I'm fully in woman, and like, how dare you? Like, I just spent 2.5 hours making this, and you're calling me a he? No, silly. But you know, it's interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Gender is such an interesting thing, and the more I explore it, the more I don't know. And I think that's that's kind of the crazy thing with this, and why we're seeing people with the pets and the reveals is because there are a lot of unanswered questions, and there are a lot of people who have felt they had to be one way because of, like I said, the body part they were born with.
Yeah.
And so I think maybe what we will hopefully get to in our lifetime is just normalizing expressing yourself however the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You know, boys can wear pink, girls can wear black, whatever. Who cares?
You know what's interesting in general is like the word and concept of gender. It doesn't even really like the concept of sex. Like that's what it like sex between the legs, gender between the ears, right?
Sure.
So the concept of sex is like biological. Like yes, this is the science, whatever. But gender is something that's kind of just man-made semantics anyway for us as people.
I think so. I think for me, like, I wonder about gender, but then there's like also the traits that each gender's sort of associated with.
Yeah, but
like,
that's
look.
man-made. We
That's what I
made
mean.
that.
Like, but we're like born and we just understand it in a way, or we're taught it. Like, there's certain
Yeah.
characteristics that are more masculine or more feminine, but like that it gets confusing when you're like, well, I don't feel like I'm masculine, but yet people expect me to be like react a certain way in situations, and it's like I don't know what I'm doing. Like,
I'm having like a
very
new
confusing.
understanding, like a more literal understanding of the word non-binary right now, because when I'm thinking about like gender, like these are just man-made terms really that we made up for, like we already had the words. Sex is male and female, penis, vagina. Like we have those words. We made up words on top of that. Masculine
and feminine.
Yeah, we put that on top of it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And decided what each one of those would look
Yeah,
like.
so that's literally binary. They said the society said you can be this one if you have a penis, or you can be this one if you have a vagina.
Correct.
So when people are talking about gender and being non-binary, they're just saying, I don't like the thing society made up for this, and I don't like the thing society made up for this.
Right.
So I just had that understanding. I wasn't trying to explain it to you. I
Yeah,
was
no, of
explaining it to
course.
them of
Absolutely.
how I just understood it.
You can be whoever you want to be, you know?
I learned so much from this conversation. What a fulfilling
I learned
and
the
amazing
aliens are here,
conversation.
and we're going to astro project and go and see them. So
well, the things I learned are like really valuable life things.
I'm teasing. Me too, of course. This was awesome. I loved it.
That was great because like, of course I've always like understood the idea, and I've understood the concept and had enough empathy to be like, of course.
Yeah.
But I like truly feel like I understand it so much better from
Cool.
talking to you.
Yay.
Do you feel good, Sam?
I feel great.
Should we talk about your music?
Sure. Yeah. I love making music. Music is awesome.
Oh,
Go
God.
check out my latest single, Daddy. The video is
I
not
just
safe
watched
for
it
work.
today. I know there was a
Ooh.
warning on YouTube. Did you see that?
I know. She's
get
a naughty girl.
Yeah,
Really?
you get a pop up on YouTube. It says, "Hey, contains some shit. You want to watch it?"
Cool.
Did you know that? That's fucking awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, you're like,
You know,
getting
I just
fucked.
felt, yeah, basically. Yeah, it's softcore. I just felt like, you know, if Cardi B could release that disgusting and delicious WAP song,
Yeah.
so we could too. We needed something in
Oh,
the gay
yeah.
community, and I wanted to push it. And, you know, usually my art always has a message behind it, and I'm really big on that. I really am. I'm an activist in the cannabis community, and I care so much about all of our issues over there. But I just was like, fuck it. It's been a horrible year. I just want to make a hot video and get fucked.
Yes.
And so we did 13 looks
Yeah.
in under 18 hours.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go back and
For
count.
$2,000. Yeah.
Whoa.
turned
Okay,
it out.
team.
We
okay,
turned it out. Yeah. Shout out to
team.
Robert Heyman, who's my best friend, and he was the stylist, creative director. I mean, he did it all.
Holy shit! I get 13 looks in 2 hours.
No, we did. We filmed 13 looks in 18 hours. It was 2
Oh,
days.
okay. still awesome, but
Yeah.
the way you said that, I was like, whoa.
We basically filmed 7 looks on day 1 and 6 looks on day 2, and we had like an hour per look.
Holy shit.
It was intense.
Wow.
It was intense.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, I appreciate it that much more now.
Thanks. And there's more music to come. My next single will be dropping hopefully Marchish. I don't know, who knows. But it's called Hype Man. So it's all about building up yourself. And, I did that sexually explicit song. So I wanted my next one to be really clean, really positive, and remind people, I'm not just a whore always.
But we love you when you are.
Thank you. I love being one. It's fun.
Wait, am I an activist in the cannabis community?
You are if you say you are.
Okay, cool. That's me right now.
Okay, I love it.
Hey, this was awesome.
Thank you.
You're
This was awesome.
amazing.
You're amazing.
Thank you.
I
I
love
didn't know
this.
what we were gonna get out of the conversation because I never do. But like, this has been like a really fucking dope experience for me. Thank you for
Yay.
coming.
Thank you for having me. This was awesome. I'm feeling not burnt out, but I'm feeling sickening, and I had a great time.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, check out everything linked down below. And I mean, just keep a lookout for new music, new nails, new manicures. Check out the gram for new picture. TikTok.
TikTokeries, all of that, mama.
Hell yeah.
I'm on all of it.
All linked below. Hey, leave the podcast 5 stars if you would. Subscribe to this channel. And see you next time, I guess.
Burnout with Gabbie Hanna.